All right, traders, in this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to use the advanced trade pad for order execution and OCO brackets. Now, within the Tickblaze platform, we're a big advocate for keeping order execution simple. And when you get into advanced order sets, we really wanted to design the platform so that you really found it to be very user-friendly. So in the prior videos, we covered order execution using the basic trade pad functions. We've also looked at TMS strategies and the DOM trader. In this video, what I'd like to do is spend all of our time just going over the advanced order ticket. Now, we're gonna quickly just do a quick summary from the prior videos. You'll notice up here, you've got the market data, the exchange, the current price, the percentage change on the day. You've got the open, high, low, close. You've also got the bid and the ask coming in on the market. So we wanna make sure that you can always see market data coming in. And because the market's moving a bit slow right now, this won't be moving very fast. We wanna make sure that if you are placing trades that you do have data. You can see that I've got data updating in the watch list here across multiple markets. So I do have live data coming into the platform. Now, it's really important to understand that no matter whether you're using the basic trade pad function or the advanced entry pad, the size is always going to be the same. So whatever entry size you're using, if it's one contract, or if you want to use the widgets and go 10 contracts, or you want to go in and you want to do 500 shares of Amazon or whatever the case may be, you can. But for the most part, you will always set the trade size up here for both the basic and the advanced functions. Now, you will not see any of this trade data populate until you're in a live position. And then you will not see any of these order cancel buttons or order management buttons activated until you're actually in a live position or we have live orders being placed in a pending state. Now, we're not going to use the trade management strategies. That's a video that we've already put on the channel for a different time. And you always want to be cognizant of your account. So if you have multiple accounts, you can go up here and you can create another SIM account. Let's say you wanted to create SIM 2. You can add a commission script if you choose or leave it blank. And then there you go. Now you can see here, if I go into the actual drop down here, you're gonna see SIM 2. I can choose SIM 1 or SIM 2, and you'll also see that up here in the chart drop down. It's always important to pay attention to where you're placing your orders. That way you never get blindsided by having an order on the wrong market or the wrong account. Now, I like to basically preach about simplicity. I think that order execution is already quite difficult in and of itself. I believe that trading is already complicated. And most of the people that I've ever met say that entering and exiting trades is a difficult process. We've really designed Tickblaze to make advanced order execution very simple. And I think with this video, you're gonna find that, once you understand what the buttons are doing and you understand how to use it, you're really gonna see that Tickblaze is a very user-friendly execution window as well, okay? Now, what I'd like to do is I'd like to just start by going over each of these functions, okay? So when you go to the action type, you can hover over the toolbar and you can see this, but you can either buy, you can cover your trade, you can sell, or you can short the market, right? If you wanna buy the market, you can buy it. If you wanna short the market, you wanna do that. If you wanna cover, you wanna sell, you can do that as well. For this example, I'm gonna use a buy bracket. I'm gonna build a buy OCO bracket. You can ultimately come down here and you can choose limit, limit if touched, market, market if touched, stop, or stop limit. For this example, I'm going to use limit. If you're new to order management or order execution and you don't know what these mean, this would be a good time to stop this video and do a little bit of research online. And you can either go into ChatGPT or you can just Google what is a limit order, what is a market order, what is a stop order, etc. I'm going to assume that this is an advanced order video, that you have an understanding of this. If not, just go back to the basic tab, okay? Now, when you choose the limit order, there's also the order type. Now, I'm trading in the overnight session, and my account has I'm on an ETH template. So watch what happens here. Okay, if I switch this to an RTH template, I'm not going to see the overnight trading. If I'm switching it to an ETH template, which is extended trading hours, I'm going to see the chart updating in the overnight session. If I want my orders to execute in an ETH session, I need to engage ETH. Otherwise, your orders will get rejected, okay? Now, we're not gonna talk about a stop price here because we're buying the market with a limit. but I am going to enter the limit price. And the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to use a draw tool, and I'm going to show you how we're going to do this, right? I'm going to basically take a look at this order block down here. And now you can see I've got an entry price and I've got a stop price. So I'm going to put the entry price at 27.31, right? Actually right here. And in this environment, okay, I have the ability to set all or nothing. If I don't get filled all or nothing, then it will not execute the trade. You can turn that on or off. If you turn all or nothing, what's going to happen is you won't fill the order. Like it'll either fill all of your position or it will not fill the trade. Okay, and TIF stands for time in force, and the reason you want to know this is if you put it to a day, it'll cancel the orders at the end of the session. Fill or kill, it's either going to fill it or it's going to kill the orders. If you put it to GTC, it's good till cancel, and this IOC is if you want to do partial fills. And so ultimately, I'm just going to put basically good till canceled. I normally like to do that. I'll leave the order on the chart until I cancel the orders. I'm going to do all or nothing. Okay, I'm going to not name the group. You can name it if you choose. It's not necessary, but you can name the group if you choose. And down here, you can see that I can choose stop loss and targets. If I don't choose a stop loss and target, then ultimately I could hit submit, and it's just going to place a limit order at that price, right? So if I watch what happens when I submit this, okay? So there's my limit order, okay? I've just basically used the advanced tab to place a limit order like this. I'm going to cancel the order. If I want to enter a stop loss and a target, I can do it based on price or ticks. Okay, you can do a trailing stop as well, but I'm going to just, for this example, I'm going to use it as a price, and I'm going to put my stop price at 27, okay, 28, and I'm going to take my profit up here around 27.40. So I'm going to basically put it 27.40. Okay, now you can do it in ticks. If you just wanted to maybe say I want to risk 50 ticks and I make 100 ticks, you could do that as well. For this example, I'm using actual prices in the market to build my bracket, and once I'm ready, I can hit submit. Okay, and there's my bracket. Okay, now you'll notice I'm only in here for one contract, so if I wanted to cancel this and I wanted to come in here and put it in for 10 contracts, I could come here and submit, and you're going to see that I've got 10, 10, and 10 across the bracket. And this is very important because these are now linked through an OCO group, which means one cancels the other. And it's very important that you have the understanding of how to place a bracket order, right? I'm going to cancel these orders, and maybe I want to sell the market, right? And if I want to short the market, I could short the market here at this price. Well, then I would need to put my stop loss a little bit different. I would need to change my orders. Maybe I want to change the stop loss up here, and maybe I want to go short in resistance up here at this level. And let's just turn this a little bit like that right there. So let's say I wanted to short, and I want to short at 27.39, and I want to put my stop loss at basically 27.41, and I want to put my target down here at 27.30. Okay, and good till cancel, keep it all. It's short, limit, and I hit submit, and there's my position, right? You can see that I've basically planned the bracket using the advanced order ticket. Now you could do it with a stop loss order, and you could basically, choose market order, or etc., and get into the position, right? We can choose that, right? If I wanted to basically put a market order here, it's going to take me out. Let's cancel this. And let's say I want to do a market order, and I want to put my stop loss. Let's change this to ticks and not do price. Let's say I want to get in at market and I want to create brackets. I can basically do a market order, and I can put my stop loss here for ticks. Maybe I want to put 20 ticks and I take a profit at 40. Let's say I want to buy the market automatically on the fly. I can just submit it. Actually, that was a short, so that was a short. I can sell the market, excuse me, right? And now I'm in a position short, right? And we're gonna wait and see here. This is market order, okay? So it needs to fill an incoming tick to execute. The way Tickblaze is designed, there it is. I'm now in the position. Once I have the next incoming tick, it'll give me a market order, okay? Now I can close the position, okay? And everything's gonna, see, it's gonna link it together, right? Now if I wanted to go buy market, let's say I wanted to buy here instead of shorting, I could basically do that. And I could put the order, and there it is. I'm long the market. And this is a really good function if I want to basically be day trading and I want to plan, like, you know, my stop and target with a 2-to-1 or a, you know, 1-to-1 or a 3-to-1 R multiple. This advanced ticket is very, very good for planning levels trades. It's really good for planning support and resistance. It's really good for planning, you know, market orders on the fly with, you know, a 1-to-1 or a 2-to-1 take profit, right? And if I close it, it's a bracket order, right? It's very, very strong, and it's very, very stable. So I encourage you to take some time in a sim account, practice with, you know, buys and sells and markets and limits and longs and shorts, and use the price and the ticks, right? I think it's really good for you to get familiar with this, because once you really feel comfortable with order execution, sky's the limits, right? Everybody can do the drawings and the indicators, but when you really feel confident in the order management and the order execution, it's where you really take your trading to the next level. All right, traders, so if you have any questions with the advanced order tab or executing orders using the advanced functions, let my team and I know. We'd be more than happy to point you in the right direction, and we'll see you in the next video.